Hello, good morning friends. In this video, we will be going to see a demonstration on how a AI chatbot can help in understanding our SQL Server monitored data. And the problem statement is without AI, a junior developer or IT admin has to struggle a lot, understand and go through all the graphical reports and figure it out what is wrong with the SQL Server. But with AI in just simple plain English language, you need to just type your question and it will answer you where is the root cause and problems happening within your SQL Server. So we have a new feature here called AI Assistant. When you come here, you need to understand what are the capability added here. In a single click, you can ask what are the top weights or blocking session, top SQL queries, or you can tell it that let me know what is the server health for the selected server and so on. The last one, this all server alert summary is something which is different than all these features. What it does is all the servers that you have configured in SQL Planner to monitor your SQL Server, it will analyze all their alerts from last 24 hour and summarize it what are the problems, and it is using at the moment the OpenAI API. Currently I'm using public API, but if you are interested in implementing organization as your OpenAI which you have in your own organization, you will be able to configure it. Let us look at the demo part first. So now we are interested, let's say I'm interested in one of the server which I have already configured to monitor, and I say, let me know the server health summary. So the moment when you click, you don't even need to type it, and you have said summarize the health of MySQL. It is letting you know that what are the expensive weight types, what is the CPU usage, which is looks like green, and predominant weight type are log MGRQ, and you can look into other areas also where are the problems. It is also telling you there are some buffer hit cache ratio. So in just one click, you are getting to know where is the main problems here. Now you can dig down further in this problem and you can ask further problem what this means exactly. Let's say if you have a junior DBA who doesn't understand in detail what this weight type is and where it can impact. So the moment when you ask, it gets you answer and it tells you what are the tokens utilized here in total, and it is telling you where is the, what it means and what you can understand from it and so on. So now I am seeing, let's say, now I'm taking you to my OpenAI API users here, and if I click refresh, you can see that on today I have utilized somewhere some XYZ request, and I have total tokens I have invested or used is 28,000 something. This is how it updates at your OpenAI URL. But let's come back to our main agenda. So this is how it works. Let's say now we are interested in understanding all servers that I'm monitoring and its health. You simply just click on one button and it scans all of your server and it is telling you this has this problem and so on. So now I can say which server have, let's say, it is telling some emergency DB, some databases in emergency DB, I can say tell me which server has emergency DB database state. So it can go and understand, okay, this is telling you that this server has this database has some state which is in emergency DB and so on. So you can understand it. And if you want to, go to traditional way and understand the server health, you can always come to SQL Planner and go to SQL Server dashboard. You can choose your, you know, server health. Let's say I'm choosing this date server and I can click on show health of it. Now from here you can always come and look at details about the server and its detail. Okay. So this server was offline, so that is why I am not seeing other KPI here, but overall I can get all the details here. Now if you go to dashboard also, you will be able to see that server has emergency DB and it is telling you that it has detected, its state in emergency state. Okay, this is what it is telling you. So anyway, in details you can come here and understand. But we have added AI capability just to make things very easy in a human language, which is most desired and asked feature by many of DBFOs. Now let us understand the security part. You may have a question like, does AI will connect to your SQL Server? No. What is the architecture is you configure your SQL Server to be monitored within SQL Planner with a limited user permission, and it keeps, monitoring your data within from our tool. And how it works is those data which are monitored by our SQL Planner is saved in SQL Server database repository database, and those information alone is sent to OpenAI uh, platform using their API, and it sends those textual data. Let us look at those textual data, how it looks like. So we will be sending these data to your OpenAI API and ask their chatbot understand this data and understand this context, and on top of that you are asking questions, and on top of this only they are responding you the answers here. This is how the architecture is. We are not directly letting AI to connect your database. It's just a messages that our tool will send it to AI. And currently we have only implemented OpenAI platform, but in future we'll be adding more and more uh, AI capability, and I'm also planning to add offline uh, AI also, so that everything resides in your own local network. Now we'll be also adding some SQL query plan analytic capability, which you can simply in one click you can click here and say, let me know which is the query and why it is slow and what exactly inside the query plan has what kind of problem and how you can solve it. Such things you will be able to do it. We'll be adding that capability here, and I'll be glad to have a other feedback if you have any, and we'll be implementing it. Let me know your feedback, and that's all for this session. I don't want to stretch for a longer duration. Let me know your feedback. Thank you for watching it.